Those video guys this week rundown, and the first video we're looking at is
Action. Freddie Wrong spoofing Battlefield games. What it's going to be like in 2017.
It's called Battlefield 4, and it was at youtube.com/freddiew.
Yes, how amazing the graphics will be then. We always love Freddie Wrong, although this time we only gave him 2.
Slightly unoriginal, I suppose. That's the thing. You know. So 2 martinis. And then this week's home movie Heroes,
which kids are horrified to learn they're going to Disney and not Chattanooga.
And you know about Chattanooga, don't you?
I do indeed, yes.
And youtube.com/RLZElla0522.
And that one's a 3 martinis.
It was because we thought the kids are good on them for not wanting to go to Disneyland. I mean, isn't that every parent's dream, actually, I suppose? I mean, they should be happy about that. Stunt of the week.
Extreme Archery.
Have you ever done archery, Alex?
I did when I was at school. It wasn't extreme. It was quite unextreme, but no.
Do you know it's through archers and archery that we get the symbols of...
Because they used to chop the fingers off, didn't they, to stop them from...
At the start of every battle against the French, all the British archers would stand in front and they would go like that to say, and at the end of the battle they go like that. So
Extreme Archery, it's a pretty crazy video. It's just basically people wearing bodysuits and body armour and being shot at by lots of arrows. If that's your thing, I suppose.
And a good reason to make sure that you hug your children.
Yes, indeed. youtube.com/Digby486. And we gave that 3 martinis because one guy got shot in the bollocks.
Yes. Then we had our web series of the week.
Blood
and Bone China.
Blood and Bone China. Well, we've been talking about it for the last
I was about to say,
2 weeks.
this is a show... Well, even beyond that, this show we've been supporting for a while. And we've always made clear our love of the show. So... definitely it was one... Everybody knew we were going to give 3 martinis to. So it's definitely a show you really do want to check out.
youtube.com/Blood and Bone China. It's just, one of the most original web series out there. Definitely check it out.
If it ends well, if it ends in the style in which it's begun, would it be the first ever 4 martini rating?
Oh, wow.
We don't actually have a 4th martini, I'm afraid.
That means you're going to have to make a whole new graphic, don't it?
Indeed, maybe we would, yes. youtube.com/Blood and Bone China, and look out for that final episode very, very soon.
Then we had our parody of the week, which was kind of like a Be Kind Rewind version of the Avengers trailer.
The brand new Avengers trailer.
Yes, the brand new event. The Avengers without... The American Avengers, not the Steed and Mrs. Peel Avengers.
That's why I got so unexcited when people said, have you seen the Avengers trailer? I was thinking, it's amazing.
Yeah, but then that brings back Val Kilmer, doesn't it?
No, you're thinking of the Saint there.
Was that the same?
Yeah.
Who did
Uma Thurman and
Ralph
Ray
Fiennes. Yes, okay.
2 most uninteresting people they could get to re-inhabit those characters.
Yeah.
But that's really veering off the topic. It was a Sweden version of Joss Whedon's Marvel Comics The Avengers.
It was kind of... It's a funny kind of spoof.
They liked it. They wanted to give it 3 martinis. I dragged it down to 2.
Okay, yeah, 2 martinis then. youtube.com/BryanHarley. Bryan Harley's channel, he does a lot of Swedish videos, so have a look. Have a look, see what his spoofs.
2 martinis and a Bacardi Breezer.
And lots of cardboards as well. There's lots of cardboard. Fail of the week. This week is a father prank daughter fail. A dad trying to scare his daughter and failing utterly miserably, just sort of knocking himself out on the floor instead. I like people falling down.
I make people fall down for a living.
Who doesn't like people, especially accidentally, falling down? It's just something about it. It's just, great humour.
And video of the week, The Walken Dead. And we're being told in the chat room by FDR322, one of the quotes was from The Deer Hunter.
That doesn't earn the whole bottle yet.
And Tightroper says one was a Saturday Night Live quote.
Right.
Not from a movie.
Wow.
And The Walken Dead is basically zombies who only quotes from Christopher Walken movies.
Yeah.
I want to see if the people at home can come up... Sorry, I'm tapping the table on the mic there.
Now what they're saying is they're coming out here some as good as they're saying there's some from Full Metal Jacket, there's some from The Deer Hunter, and one was a Saturday Night Live quote.
Well, I'd like to find out whether we've had The Walken Dead. I'd like to find out what other pun-based parodies we can come up with
using star names.
Yeah.
Speaking, so that's youtube.com/P0YKPAC. Very strange, unpronounceable YouTube channel name.